Hi, it's me again. I've been wanting to do this video just for a little while because, well, I've been taking something which really made my hair grow a lot longer than it probably naturally would. People on the hair forums, some people know about it, some don't. I started taking whey protein shakes, these things, in February to gain weight just because I'm really slim. But one side effect was the great hair growth I got. Normally your hair grows about half an inch a month, and I got anything from an inch to 2 inches a month. It took me a while to work out that's what was causing it. Some people do know about it, but I thought I'd mention it for anyone that doesn't, especially if you're like desperate to get your hair a bit longer. You know, for instance, if you had a bad haircut or something. I have one a day, and obviously I just mix it with milk, and I use just like a scoopful like that. Normally the only people that take them are people that work out at the gym, but I took it because I needed to put on a bit of weight. But if you didn't want to put on any weight, you would substitute it for a meal, like a meal replacement. I'm in the UK, so I get this, well, the place I get it from, you probably couldn't get it if you were in, say, America. This company's called Myprotein, so anyone in the UK, if you want to get it cheap, because it can be a little bit expensive, I would say that's the best place to go because they're really, really cheap. That cost me about, with postage and packaging, about £17, and it's lasted me about 5 months. Lasts a really long time. The other thing I wanted to mention, a few things that have helped me that I wasn't aware of previously, which can help you get your hair longer if you get a lot of split ends. I used to get split ends all the time. When your hair's wet, don't ever use a brush to comb it because the hair's its most delicate and will split. I used to regularly brush my hair wet with a brush and just yank it through, and I had tons of splits. The other thing is, which helped in a big way, is using oil like coconut oil, olive oil on the ends. It really does stop me getting split ends. Yeah, so just put like a tiny amount on, rub it in your hands, put it through the ends, and it really soaks it up really quickly. I've got in the habit of doing it every day, and I hardly get any split ends at all now. And my Tangle teaser, I think that stopped me getting them as well. You've probably seen me use that on my other videos. And the other thing I was going to mention was layers. If you're trying to grow out your layers, which are a nightmare, it took me 2.5 years to grow mine out. I used to get it cut twice a year, just have like the ends cut off, and it was taking a really long time. But once I got to waist length, I decided I would have a go at what they call micro trimming, which is trimming a tiny amount off each month. I think I possibly took off more than that, just because I was desperate to get rid of them. And I did that for 7 months, and in those 7 months my layers went quick. Well, they went, and that was quicker. I've been trying to get rid of them in the past 2 years. It's really worth doing. You can do it yourself actually. I did a video on how you can trim your hair yourself, and that's how I did it. Excuse me. That's I think that's all I can think of. Oh, and if you need to wash your hair a lot because the roots of your hair get a bit greasy, but the length doesn't. I really recommend dry shampoo. It just stops you from having to wash it quite as often. Because if you wash it a lot, eventually all this will dry out. So I use dry shampoo a couple of times a week, and you just brush it through. It's a really old thing, but it's really, really good. Oh, and one other thing, I was thinking of doing some tutorials on braiding, especially because if you're left-handed like me, I just can't get, it takes me ages to work out what people are doing when they're right-handed for some reason. You know, to do the fishtail braid, which is this one, I'm wearing it on the side, it took me months to actually work out what they were doing. I think the only time I finally worked it out was when I saw someone who was left-handed doing it. I'm considering doing one on the French fishtail, which basically starts here. It's exactly the same as this, but it starts higher. It's not as hard as it looks. It's really easy, and a few people have mentioned that find putting the hair up a bit difficult, that I make it really easy to understand. So I'm going to give that a go. Oh, and the oval bun as well, which is basically twin braids wrapped around each other. I'm going to do that for someone as well. If you would like to see a braid or a bun or something, if you send me a message, I'll see if I can do it for you. I could even show you how I do a crown braid. A lot of people struggle with that, and I can do one in about 5-10 minutes. Thanks to another tutorial that I saw. It's one of my favourite ways to wear my hair. It's really flattering because it's around your face. Anyway, that's all for me for now. Hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you soon.